Don't ask me what time it is, I don't know, I don't care. I only care about my father's time. My father is
God, and you know perfect God. I'd like to tell you something about number 13. We all know that number 13 is not such a lucky number. But for me it was, because I live on number 13. And when I come live here in this house, I did have problems with this. So I told the people before I start to live here that I don't want to live in that house, but do have the number 13. And the people could not find another house for me, so I did stay there. And I'm really happy I did, because I'm still there, and I'm still on number 13. And this is also the number God did come to me and started to touch me. And I did feel at the moment very lucky. And after that moment I start to feel very sad. So number 13 is not so lucky at all. But that God did come to me and did touch me, that was lucky. But the things he did give me, and I need to tell you, that is not so lucky. The messages that are terrible, really terrible. I talk about this number because I saw that it is season 30, and Glennis Grace from Holland, we don't know her any better, or she is a very good singer, and she's good like Whitney Houston, and we don't know her any better, or she is the Holland talented Whitney Houston. And well, all the Dutch people, all the people from Holland know. But it seems that the American people did not know her and start to know her now. So many people come for her. And she is the next Whitney Houston. What will lay to the next, or to the old Whitney Houston? That's what I see. And so I hope that Gladys Grace don't win this. But she did already win everything, folks. So it's also not fair if she win again, because she did win everything. She always did win. This is how good we know her for such a long time. So yeah. But now she start to break open America. And in this time, that is not a smart move. But what I'm talking about, she's a pop star, and
Yeah, pop stars are all the same. They are all against my father. So yeah, what do I talk about? But I'm gonna watch this America Got Talent, because there she play, she do her thing, and she is really very good. And she will be together with a demon young singer. I don't know her name anymore, but she's possessed. She's demon possessed, and I forget her name. She's 13 years old, and she's gonna stand next to her to do this Glennis Gray. I'm just scared that if is he gonna win? That she will lay next to the real Whitney Houston. So I'm gonna watch this, and it's season 13, and that's not a lucky number. Maybe I was lucky that God did come to me. Also could be the devil. Hmm? You think 13 and the devil, it fits. But it was 13 and God. And I thought, it do not even fit. Because I don't know any better, folks. Or 13 is a bad number. So I was lucky, because I live on number 13, and I did not even want to live here. I was scared for the number. But there was no other place to go, so yeah, I took it. But I was not happy with it. And then a friend died, and then I think, see, I live on number 13. My friend died early. And then God come. Not that I live on number 13. That's why God did come. No. He did come because I think he saw me, and he thought, well, he is the one I'm going to touch. And that's what he did. Now I want to tell you another story about my father God. I will ask you all. Ask God if he will pay you. Ask God if he will pay you. Don't be shy. Just ask him. And tell him that you want to get paid. Because folks, I don't know any better, or I did ask him. I did ask him. I had told my Father God, if you want me to work for you, then you need to pay me. And you need to pay me a lot. So God did pay me. And I told my Father God, okay, Father God, that's enough. I'm going to work for you. But God definitely did pay me. And now you will think, what did you ask to God? What is the payment he needed to pay? Well, folks, I'm family of God. What do you think that I did ask to pay me? Money, gold, diamonds, pearls, or something else? Now, folks, I'm a boy of love. I'm a boy of love. So I told my Father God, if you think I'm going to work for you, you will pay me with love, or I will not work for you. So God thought, well, I do have love enough. And he gave me love. And I get the love, and I thought, sent it back. So the love I did get is now circling around God and me. Understand? That's how I work for God. I work for God in love. I did give my Father everything I still did have. Everything. And I did get something in return. I did give him my honesty. Because the first time when God comes to you, he will start to test you and taste you. He want to know who you are and what you are. He knows it already, but he want to know it from you. So he gonna look how honest you are as a person. You're gonna ask many questions. And he will answer them all. before you get married with him, you need to understand who you did marry. This got everything to do with the circle. You know, it's a bond of love. And it's circling around. It's circulating. It's the only thing you can do with God. And it's the most beautiful thing you ever can do and can get from God. This is how I did start to work with my Father God. I work for Him, but I need to get paid. And I get paid every day. I am the most richest person here on earth. I get paid with His love. And I pay Him back with His love. This is how we are connected with each other. I never can give Him enough love. But my Father God, if He like, He can kill me with His love. So He need to watch out how much love He gonna give me, or else He gonna kill me. This love do not belong to humans. It's so much stronger. It almost will give you bad feelings. This is really unbelievable love you can get from God. Well, but you must be lucky. I am not so lucky. I need to tell you what's going on in this world. And that we are living on the devil's playground. And this is no joke. That the weather will change in the weather of the devil. And that is no joke. That every mountain will explode. And that is no joke. Many people did come to me and did ask me, all the mountains will explode? Man, there are so many mountains, they are so old, they never did explode. And now you come with the story that every mountain will explode? And I told them, yes. Every mountain will explode. Yes. Also the mountains you cannot see and you will not know. These are the mountains what are under you. No one knows. There is something under you, folks. It's like a ticking time bomb. When it is time, it will explode. But there are many things under you. You will not understand. There are whole towns built under you. You do not know. There are many demons above and below you. You do not know. And you think you are alone? That is the most funny story I ever did hear. That you are alone. You are with many. So if you ever want to ask, is it true that there are elves? Yep, it's true. Elves. It's true. They are there. So there are demons? Oh yes, there are demons. Yes. Creatures? Monsters? Ah yes, yes. Monsters, creatures, yeah, all there. Yeah. Yes. UFOs? Green men? Ah yes. Definitely. It's all there. Are you real? Oh yes, I'm very real. How do you know? Well, if you walk with God, everything is possible. There is another answer. When you start to walk with God, God will tell you, don't look up strange, boy, because the day you start to walk with me, everything is possible. So we are not alone. You better forget it. We are not alone in this world, and we are not alone in another. There are many civilizations. You are not alone. You will see them when it is time. You will see exactly this what I'm telling you now. And now you can think, oh man, the boy is crazy. Yeah, 5.5 years back God did come to me and he showed me the war and all this kind of shit. I talk about it and the people that say, man, you are crazy. And now they're starting to cry. No, maybe you are right. Go away, I'll kick you away. Don't come with your bullshit. Now I don't believe you anymore. I told you 5.5 years ago that it will be like that. And now people start to cry and to whine and to weep because they see already the beginning of the war will start soon. I told you so. And now you come cry. But it's the same thing with elves, little people. Is it real? Oh yes. Demons, devils, creatures, monsters, UFOs, green men, aliens. It's all bloody real. And you will see it with your own eyes. But don't come to me like you did come to me in the beginning, that I did say there will come a World War number 3. Because I know already that this will come, because it must come. But other people did not think so. But now they start to whine and to cry. And now they come to me. And they ask me, how is it possible that you know those things? Well, I know nothing. But I do walk with God. And this must be the way that I do know a lot, right? Well, there is no one else who told me. I only can remember me one man. It's God, my Father. He told me. He showed me visions and dreams. And this is how I am connected with my Father God. I get it out of dreams and visions. Is it real? Oh, God is very real. Oh, yes. Yes. Ah, you never saw it. Well, that's your problem. Then you did make a mistake or something. I see him daily. I see him many times. For me, the first time I was like shocked. But now, folks, I'm walking with this Father for 5.5 years. If I'm now still shocked, then I do have some problems or something. I'm used, of course, on my Father. I know him, I know he's real, I know he's there, I know he gives me love, I know he gives me everything I need, so that you people will understand what I'm talking about. Knowledge and love. And my Father God is very real. Real like the demons and the devil and the monsters and the aliens and the alien ships and all these kind of shit. It's all there, it's all real. The elves and little people, it's all there. I thought the day that God did touch me that I did live in a fairy tale. I told my Father God, man, you look like a fairy tale. But this fairy tale did become real. And I never did think this again. That when I walk with God, I walk with a fairy tale. With a story what is not true. But in the beginning, when God did come to me, I thought this is a fairy tale, man, it's not true. It cannot be. How is it possible that he chose me? There are many people, I guess, many good people. So why he come to this number 13? Because it's not such a lucky number. Or did I get lucky? Well, in the things he did give me, I am not so lucky. These are some bad stories, folks. I did get from my Father God. And it's about you. So I need to tell you what's going on. So I tell you. But God need to pay me. I told my Father God, Father God, I work for you, but you pay me. I want to get paid for the things I do for you. You're gonna pay me with a lot of love. I want your love. But I never did say that I will give it back. But it circulates first. God give it, I give it back. God give it, I give it back. You understand? It's the circle. It goes around and around. It never will stop. This between us never will stop. Like a marriage. It's wonderful. It's something. It's the love you give and get. Really unbelievable. And it's a feeling no one else can give you than God. You need to get used on this feeling or you will not feel good. You need to become familiar with the feeling God gives you. Or it will not go good with you, with your mind, with your body, with your blood. It got everything to do with your spiritual side. It will not go good. It's all new and you need to get familiar with it. You know, when you taste something new, then first you taste it a little and you think, hey, it tastes good. So you're gonna eat more. This is also what with God and me did happen, you know. God did give me strong love. People never can give. Not even the 7 billion people together. So you become a river of love and you put it in me, then God still will give better love than you all can give me. This is how you can see the love of God is much more stronger. It's a new taste. So you open the bag and you take, you're gonna eat, and you think, hey, I did not know that taste before, and you like it, and you become hooked on it. That's exactly what I do have with God. And that's wonderful. It's like marriage. It's wonderful. This is what I'm telling folks. I hope you will get it one day. That God will give you the chance. This chance He did give me. That He will give it to you also. And if you get that chance, and you will hear me talking, then you must speak with me. Because we know what we did get from God. So automatically, you will be connected with me. Because I am connected with God. And if you are connected with God, I'm gonna know that you are connected with God. And folks, I am connected with God. But there is really no one else who do have the same thing like I do have. I did not get the message from God that there is another one here on earth. He did give the same thing. Till now, 5.5 years I walk with God. No message. I'm still waiting. Because there must be someone. But if God will find it here on earth, I do not know. But He definitely will find it in heaven. There are people like me. So I guess the next figure, what will come down, will be the next figure like me. I'm your unknown prophet. And I don't know zip from what will happen with me. What way I will walk. I definitely walk God's way, but I don't know God's plans. What will happen with me, what He will do, where I will go, or where I will stay, or I just don't know. I just need to wait till it starts to happen. I think I will get a calling again, and I just wait. I just wait. I don't know what my next calling will be. My Father God knows everything, because He is the planner of it. He planned all those things, and I really don't know nothing. Only that I warn you about many things what will come, and definitely come. And I am the unknown prophet of God. So Glennis Grace and number 30, girl, you're gonna lay next to Whitney Houston. If you win. That's what I saw. So this is a warning for Glennis grace. We live in end time, and well, I do not care much about Glennis grace, because he is a star. I do not like stars. Not one of them. I do not like one star. As far as I saw, they're all demonic. They do have a demonic background and a black door in their head. And I saw them all. And that's the truth. Open your black door and you will meet the devil. Or his players. And he do have legions of players. And by this black door, you don't need a key. You only need to ask the devil a few little things and the black door will open. Weed, hash, pillen, cocaine, heroin, drinks. But will open your back door, black door. And you will be connected with the devil. Or with his demons. Or with his children. However will call them. It's very easy to open the black door. But the back door of God, that is not so easy. And you need a key. Or you never will pass. So you people do have a black door, a dark door, and a back door, a backup door. That is in the front of your head. That will be your learning door. But you need the key of God. If you want to learn what I did learn, you need the key of God. That's the way it is, huh? And it's not easy to walk with my Father. It's definitely not easy, and you're gonna cry a lot. I can swim in this room how many tears did flow here on the floor. I can swim in my own tears. This is how many times I did cry. When God did come till now. 5.5 years. And I did make my own swimming pool. In tears. I can swim in my own tears. So number 13, a lucky number for me? No. but happy that I met God. But not happy with the story. They're awful. And it hurt me a lot to tell them. But it is the only way what is left. So I must. It's not that I want, or maybe, or I don't do it. No, it's just I must. For me, there will be no way back not to tell. I cannot do this. I always must speak the truth. I always must warn you. When I see things and it don't fit with me, then I go to the internet and start to talk about it. And now I saw Gladys Grace, and it smells. I smell it from distance away. It smells fishy. They're gonna kill Whitney Houston #2. If she gonna win American Got Talent, she will be next. She definitely will be next. And the world will hear about it. And don't forget, number 13 mostly are used by demons and witches, by witchcraft and by demon spells and all that kind of shit. Number 13 is always there. Or they will do it on day number 13, or on Friday the 13th, or everything with something got to do with 13 is darkness. Got something to do with darkness. It's always 13. They always will use number 13. So if the Holland Whitney Houston will win on the 13th day in the last song contest, then there you do have another clue. Or maybe she will get a number, or maybe she will wear a dress with number 13, or people in the crowds will wear number 13. You need to watch things like this. It got everything to do with the witches around, and there are many on this kind of shows. So yeah, that's what I do have to say about Glennis Grace. We're gonna lose a second Whitney Houston. Well, it's a soul. It's a soul what not belong to God, but a soul is a soul. It lives and must stay alive. How bad or good you are here to live. In a bad way or a good way. That is not the meaning that your life will be taken because you are so bad. Because every soul we're gonna lose will be one too many. That's what God told me. So I keep me on this promise, on this thing. What God told me, it fit with me. And He is right. Every soul we lose is one soul too many. Good or bad. But we're gonna lose men. We know it already. We did already lose many souls. But you saw nothing yet. There are plenty of souls that will lose their lives. And then it's up to my Father where you go. Will you go to God? You must be extremely lucky. I do not think so. You must be very clever to walk with God. And you always will listen to Him. That's the ring you get from God on your finger. It goes on your finger. And you try to take it off. But it's melting around you. It's melting around your finger. And it never go off again. This is the connection, the real connection with God. The love of God is circulating. It is the connection. It is the marriage. It is the love. I cannot think of a better marriage than that I marry with God. He is the best lover of all, the strongest, the most effective, with the most perfect mind. And He's gonna share this with you, together with His love. Sometimes I tease my Father, and then I tell my Father, Father God, do you know that I love you more than you ever will love me? It stayed quiet. But he is not sad in what I did say. I see his face, and he looked at me like, you little clever one. So sometimes I tease my father, and I come with this kind of thing. He'll love it. I also told my Father God, I'm gonna step you down with my love. Can you handle the stepping? Because folks, you want to step my father down for real, in pain. I know you. I know you are. I know what you think, how you think about God. I know everything. You even don't have to tell me. The day I see you, I know who you are. Because I'm gonna strip you. I strip you completely naked. And I will understand what kind of food you are. But I will strip you naked. I'm gonna watch this American Got Talent. I wanna see this. I wanna see this. Let's see what will happen in a short time. I wanna see this. Well, if I do have the chance, that's up to my Father. Because every day when I wake up, I tell my Father God, oh Father God, I'm still here. I thought I was already with you. So every day when I wake up a little bit sad. Because I am not with God yet. I mean, I'm with God, but not in His place. Not that I can touch Him. I want this. That I want. But what I want, I will not get. Not now. I'm needed here. So I will do exactly what is asked of me. And I will do repeatedly, so that you will understand. The repeating of it. My folks, if you need 10 words van de 10 Commandments that you will not understand. But it's got everything to do with love. All these 10 words. Then I think you must be fools. God did come to me with the 10 Commandments, and I told my Father God directly, what do I need to do with 10 Commandments, Father? It's funny. I do not understand why you come with 10 Commandments. I know only one command. It's the same as the 10 Commandments I see right now. It's love. And that's the truth, folks. The 10 Commandments of God are love. But you need to write down 10 times. And you still don't do it. And he gave you 10 good reasons to be nice, to give love. But I think when he read a stone or write a stone with 1 billion times the things of love on it, you also will not understand. You only will become crazy of the words, but you will not understand that it is only one thing God wants from you. It's love. This story is also standing a few times there, folks. Scroll back and you can find it back. But you can scroll back all the time. You always will find this kind of stories. And definitely end time stories. And it's also the truth. And that hurt me the most. Because I wish that I could tell you a lie. Then I was not even here. Because I do not like lies. I will not speak if a lie comes from my mouth. I only will speak in the truth. And I will not work if I get no love. You will not work when you get no money. And I will not work if I get no love. That's the difference between a man or a boy, what comes from heaven, and a human being, what comes from the earth. It did start with dust, and so also will it end. From dust you did come, and in dust you will go. That's the way it is, man. One more thing. Or maybe I did talk about this already, I don't know. I think so. These demons and what lives under your floor. I think I did say this already, I don't know. That there are elves and monsters and demons and well, all these kind of things. You think that it is not real. It's all there. It's all real. As above, so below. It lives above and below you. And it's real. And it's very creepy what lives there. But this is for the end time story on the end. You will see them come when it is really time for this. And then let's see if I still lie. Right? But the most beautiful story I ever can tell is that I love my father and that we are connected. We are circling around each other with the love we give to each other. This is how I am connected with God, and this is how I get messages from God. And this is how I communicate with God, how I speak with God. I do it only in that way. And this is by dreams and visions. And this is how I talk with my Father, who really is my Father. And I am really the unknown prophet of God. God my Father, who was Jesus Christ in the beginning. But he is God. But I don't call him God. I call him my Father. I call him that way because he is the father of all fathers. And he is also the mother of all mothers. Because he is the one of all things. So if you ever will know how I know all the things and how I get the message, I get them from God by visions and dreams.